God's help.
Thank you very much.
I pray to the Almighty to bestow upon me His truth, His wisdom, and that I may be worthy of conveying His message, and that we can sanctify His name and bring peace to this world. Again, first of all, I would like to thank the organizers and everybody. I would personally like to greet and all my dear friends here, each one would be proper to do, but unfortunately the time constraints doesn't allow that. First, we all pray for Mustafa that to have a speedy recovery. I hope that with God's help, she's gone through so much. Last time we were here, we had to console for a loss. With God's help, she should be healthy and long, healthy years to do the will of the Almighty. I'd like to thank you personally. I was saying for being our host also in South Africa and doing a great job. God should also bless you amongst everybody else with the terrific work that everybody's doing. God should protect us all and give long years, and of course protect the people of Palestine. I just wanted, of course, everybody knows the unique niche that we have as Jews to speak up because as my dear friend Masud said that in England, for instance, they're going to put up trucks and they have signs all over. And what's the whole accomplishment? It is because everybody understands that the will of the people, that the ploy of the Zionist people in order to be able to continue is because they don't have any opposition, a strong opposition, and the reason, what they have instead is a strong support in the world. And the reason is because the Zionists, with the works of the Satan, only the works of the Satan, was able to transform this whole concept of what the issue is into basically a religious conflict, vilifying the Palestinian people and victimizing the state of Israel and so forth. And really hijacking, of course, the name of Judaism, claiming it's the religion of Judaism, which it's totally not. We're forbidden to have a state, we're forbidden to steal and kill and so forth. But in the eyes of the world, they are the rightful, I mean, it's despicable to say as if they have a right to the land because of the Bible, and so forth, and that the reason why the Palestinian people oppose them is because of their hate for the Jewish people. All despicable. It's hard even for me to say it out of my mouth. But so our unique position is because we are Jewish, that people listen to us differently because they can't accuse us of being anti-Semitic. They may call us self-hating Jews, but thank God that's why we're able to constantly show the world our communities, our stance, which is critical. On that note, I would like to really thank Mr. Najad for his tremendous efforts. He brought me to Iran, and we went and we were in Azerbaijan and through Iran, and we had thousands and thousands of, tens of thousands of people who heard this message. What the distinction between Judaism and Zionism. Judaism as a religion, which we of course can live together with the Palestinian people, and it's the Palestinian people's land and not our land to take from them, while the Zionism is a purely new movement of political nationalistic movement which is forbidden according to the Torah. What if the world on two issues, the Jewish people have to hear that they should not support what is being done to the Palestinian people because they feel as if the Palestinian people want to kill them. They should understand they're being duped, and the world, the other world, which is not Jewish, has to hear and understand that they should not be intimidated. They should not be fearful of standing up and speaking. So, Mr. Najad, thank you very much, especially for taking us to the people of Iran who would be able to hear the word. The same thing, the same issue is it's a necessity, critical around the world, and I'm urging anybody who can help us to get that message out. I could tell you story upon story about the people who met us and said, "You just even coming here now." We met with a Protestant a priest's wife. She said, "I can't believe it. Her parents saved a Jewish person that they, by the Nazis." So they put their lives in danger, and she said, "Yeah, I can't understand. It doesn't jive with me what they're doing to the Palestinian people. Yet I can never open my mouth." And she said, now I understand. And this is what's critical. So now she asked me for my papers and what they'll be able to speak in their Protestant churches and so forth. The concept is that they'll be able to open the doors to the world to be able to pose like they're trying to do in London with the buses and so forth. I may just mention that in the United States, when I mention the activities, I'm going to really go very fast. For instance, just you should know that the world doesn't begin to know. Just last week, our president, and we pray for his health, and God should protect him and give him strength to stand up for what's right. He gave a Medal of Freedom to the Israeli president. I don't know if you're aware of that. And nobody knew about it. I mean, it was just unbelievable. It just went under the radar to the president, to Perez. He gave him a Medal of Freedom. For what? I mean, just it's mind-boggling. We stood out, we demonstrated, thank God, we went there. So I just went, and why did he have to give a Medal of Freedom? Why a Medal of Freedom? Because it's the psyche of the people. They want to dupe the people, that they should understand that the Israelis are victims and they're looking for freedom, and the villains are the people of Palestine. It's clear, there's no question. They had the march, the Solidarity to Israel, Salute to Israel parade. We had a caravan of trucks going around and around the parade route. The police stopped us because we went through a street that was not for commercial use. Now they gave a ticket for that. They held all the trucks for an hour, because to give a ticket which was totally not the truck should have given each one a ticket and don't let them go. They held with no excuse whatsoever. They held all the trucks, the whole caravan. The idea is they don't want the message to get out. So just, I mean, I could go on and on that we, with the, oh thank God, with day in and day out around the world. We went to the global march. Basically we're doing this day and night. We're standing up in New York by the United Nations. Whenever their presidents and prime ministers come, we're trying to awaken the world. Will we accomplish? I can't say that we will accomplish, because God is the one who accomplishes it. So we should never lose hope. It's God who has to accomplish. We have to do. We have to stand up and do. It may go slow, but our requirement is not to accomplish, but to do. But to do, we have to help each other. I'm going to make a special plea. Maybe it's not in its place, but we have a special plea to and thank you very much, Mrs. Hakim, first of all, for being our host. I can't thank you enough. God give you strength. But I'm going to make a special plea that maybe the world wants to show that the Muslim people hate the Jews, and especially the leaders of the Palestinian organizations. We would love to have a statement that that there is not this conflict between Jews and Muslims, and especially Palestinians. If you can help with making an arrangement, it would be, I think, a terrific a punch in the teeth for the Zionists. And we had the March to Freedom. You should know that they kept on saying that they wanted to show that we were attacked, which was not true. Thank God. That is the point. We have to break that. And in all the other countries, what can be done? We're pleading you to help us build bridges and get the message out that the world should understand clearly Zionism is totally legitimate, and with God's help, a speedy, and God help a peaceful, without any more further bloodshed, a free Palestine sooner nowadays, so we can come together next year, or maybe tomorrow, and today maybe, and celebrate a free Palestine together.